Week 12, lesson 3. So we're going to be finding the area of a triangle. Now, I know you already know one of these formulas very easily. It's 1/2 the base times the height. But there are other situations, right? So like this one, where you may not have a perpendicular height, right? What you have instead, and let me draw a picture, is you've got two sides and an included angle. So let's draw some random triangle here. A, B, C, and then the corresponding sides, again in lowercase. So if you look at this formula right here, you can see, and I'll highlight it for you, that this formula uses this side and this angle, right? It's two sides and the included angle. All right, now let me erase that and change colors. And if I show you the next formula, this one in red, this uses this side and this angle. All right, and I'll let you prove to yourself that the last one also works. So what you're going to want to do is pick the appropriate formula, right, in order to use it. Now, if you're wondering, what the heck does K stand for, right? Why are these equal to K? K is the sort of the standard letter that's used for area, and mostly it's so that you don't confuse it with this angle A. All right, so just kind of go with it. All right, so here's the example number 1. Okay, so if I draw this triangle, right, here's A, here's B, here's C. What I know is that this side is 7.5, that side B is 9, and that this angle is 100. So I should be able to find the area. It is just 1/2 times one of the sides times the other side times the sine of 100 degrees. Make sure your calculator is in degrees, and you should get, and again, double check me on this, you should get 33.2. As normal, I will be very lenient on the units just because that's how I am. All right, scooting it up. Okay, so if we're going to try and find the area of this quadrilateral, right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to break this up into two triangles, right? So it's going to be triangle, let me put this over here, triangle ABD. That looks awful. Let me fix that. BD. And I'm going to have to add to that triangle BDC. Okay, so you can, pause and look at that as needed. Triangle ABD is actually quite easy. It's just 1/2 the base times the height. Now, BDC, right? I don't have a base. I don't have a height. What I kind of need is this side. Let me highlight that. I need that side, which I can find with the Pythagorean theorem. And I need this angle, okay, which I'm going to have to find some other way. So, because this side is 5 and this side is 12, I know that this side is 13, right? It's just a Pythagorean triple. And now what I'm missing is this angle. So I'm going to figure out this little angle, that little guy right there. Because if I know that, I can subtract it from the 120. So I'm going to do the tangent of that angle, which I'm calling x, equals 5/12. Using my calculator, I figure out that that little acute angle is 22.6, which makes this other angle, the one that I need, 97.4. Okay, so now, and I'll highlight it for you, this triangle right here, I now have the two sides and included angle, so I can use the formula that is in your notes. So it's going to be 1/2 one of the sides times the other side times the sine of the included angle. And if you put all of this in your calculator, you should get 146. Again, that's 3 significant figures. Okay, so then here's another formula. This one's called Herons Formula. It frequently gets mistaken for Heroes Formula, but it's Heron. Okay, so the formula you're going to be using is this. Okay, but in order to use it, you first have to figure out what the heck S is. Okay, so you're going to have to take all three sides, add them up, divide by 2, not by 3. Okay, again, it is not the average, it's a part of the formula. And then you'll plug the S, the A, the B, and the C into the one I have highlighted in pink. All right, So for this one, since I have 3 sides, and that's what Herons formula is used for, first let's figure out what S is. So it's the sum of all 3 sides, which is 22, divided by 2. So S is 11. So now when I go to use the formula, it is S times S minus A times S minus B times S minus C. Break out your calculator for all of that, and you should get 13.3.